Welcome back, guys. Rick here from Canine Solutions Dog Training. I hope you enjoyed the Building the Bond video. On our next step of our training process is what we call the Almighty Place Command. You're going to see Kim and Magoo here working on their place command from start to finish, and then she's going to go home with some homework. So we use what's called a training cot or a bed, if you want to call it, for your dog. And you can find these pretty much anywhere online nowadays, but it's a very useful tool, and we go over why it's effective in the training process. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy it. So Kim, today what we're going to go over with Magoo, and if you notice, I brought this cool fancy dancy little place cot out for us today. This is a new training tool for us today. All right, so last week we talked about the differences between using harnesses and collars and why they work and why they don't work and so forth. And these are all different variants of training tools used. So today we're going to use this place cot as a marker tool. Okay, and when you leave here, I'm going to give you some links on where to order one so you can have one at home for you here. But this is going to help clarify a lot for Magoo. And it's going to make sense as we go along when I describe how and what the training tool actually represents, okay? So first things first, what I want you to do is just have him walk around the cot. If he gets on it, great. I want you to mark it. If he doesn't, it's no big deal right now, but I just want to make sure he's not weirded out by the cot. He's not afraid to jump on it or anything like that. So let's just see if we can get him on it and try to, yep, if he will, yep, if you could encourage him to get on it, that would be great. So we're not going to use the word come for this, okay? Come is going to represent coming back to you, and that's it. That's the only thing that one word represents to Magoo. So we don't want to add any other versions of that right now, okay? So right now, all I want you to do is try to physically get him on there, help him out with some food if you need. Nope, we're not going to pick him up. We're going to use some food if we need to. You're not going to say anything. You're going to allow Magoo. Yes, good. So see how he touched it with one paw? I'm going to mark that behavior. Yes. Good boy. Put the food a little closer to him. Good. So you can see he's a little weirded out about the cot. Shouldn't be, but he is. Good. Good job. Excellent. Good. And I want you to try to continue to try to coax him over it. There you go. Good. Yep. Yes. There it is. Good. Good. So what you just did there, and you didn't actually realize you did it, you just did a confidence building exercise with your dog. So think that back to last week when he didn't want to go over near the corner. And I said, we'll probably figure that out next time, or we'll work through that there. So think of this cot as that corner right now. It's the same type of situation. Now, yeah, I could have picked him up and put him on there. We could have dragged him on with his leash and forced him to get on there, and it would have happened. But instead, what you just did was you taught Magoo that, trust me, there's nothing wrong with this cot. You can get on here. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. And he did it on majority of his own free will. You did not force him. You did not, you just said, hey, look, come on, buddy, get on here. I promise you, nothing's gonna happen. And guess what? He's on there now.
Okay,
so you just built his confidence.
And when I'm walking him, we go by these grains that he's also very afraid of, and I am pulling him by the grains. So maybe I should try doing this.
You can try this first. Okay. Now there is a time and place for let's go. Yeah. Okay. I prefer to try the method this way first of associating it with something positive. That way there is never a negative. Now again, there is a time and place for you're going to do this because we have to get home and we have to cross that grate to get home, and there's no other options. But right now, we don't have to cross that grate. We don't have to step on this cot to get home, but I would like you to.
And it also is what you talked about, building trust.
Yeah. So right now, he just trusted you. And look at that, now he's walking on it.
Yes.
A minute ago, he didn't want anything to do with that cot.
Yes.
And now he's offering the behavior. He's coming on there just for you there.
And that seems like that would be better than pulling them on.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Yes. Again, there is a time and place for that. And if we need to, we'll get that route. But right now, look, we just made a huge advance.
Good boy.
So I want you to just walk off of it. And again, remember, now we're not doing anything. Remember last week we started with no commands, no nothing. We're just having him walk on the cot. And every time he gets on it, I want you to mark it with the words yes. Okay, so try to coax him on, use your food. Careful, he's stuck between your legs. Yes, good. Every time that fourth foot hits the cot, I want you to give him some food. Good. So keep going, just a handful more times. Just get him on there, nice and animated, nice and happy. Call him over to you. Yes, good. Excellent. Good.
It's okay to pet him and stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yep.
Yes.
All you're doing right now is marking a victory. He's getting on this thing that he was scared of 90 seconds ago. He didn't want nothing to do with this cot. Now he's jumping on there willingly. So that's all you're doing right now is marking that victory for him. Okay? Just walk him off of it. Excellent. Walk towards it. Now I want to start seeing him voluntarily going towards it. So just start pointing towards it. Yep, a little lower, right at his level. Good. Yes, good. Excellent. A couple more times just doing that same behavior. Good. Back towards it. Help him out. Good. Yes, good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. And just a little more animation from you, a little bit more body language, a little more happy from you. So when he's doing the behaviors, just give him a little bit more, yeah, that's what I want you to do right now. And I'll give you an example is, Magoo, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. So see the difference in his body language? Come on, buddy. Come on, come on. No. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Go. Yes. Good. So try just a little bit more animation there.
Yes.
Good.
Boy, yes.
Good. Excellent. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start introducing a verbal actual cue. Okay? Just like when we started last week, and all I had you do was have them come back to you and didn't add any words. We didn't add anything yet. All we were doing was marking yes, 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 yes. So now we're going to add a verbal cue to going onto the cot. We use the word place. This is what's called the place command. This is our favorite command here. Every client that leaves here loves the place command. Why? It teaches your dog to be calm. It teaches your dog to be independent. It teaches your dog to just relax. That's all I need you to do, okay? So what I want you to do is the same thing you're doing right now, except start adding in the verbal cue place. So it's gonna look just like this. You ready, buddy? You ready, buddy? Let's go. Place. Boy, good boy. Good job, Magoo. And again, place. Yes, good boy. Same verbal cues, except we're just adding in another word for him. In his case, another sound.
Should I not give him food?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was just doing that to show you how to get the job done here. But yeah, absolutely. Yep. You can go back and forth as well. You can, as long as you're marking and praising. That's all we're doing. If he's happy with a pet on the head, I'm happy with that too. Okay?
Place.
Good.
Good boy.
Good job.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Awesome. Keep going.
Place.
Beautiful.
Yes. Good boy.
Good.
Yes. Good boy.
So now we've introduced place. We're still marking with our verbal cue yes. And what are we missing? We're asking him to stay on this cot, but we have to have a way for him to understand how long or when we want him to come off, basically, okay? So we're gonna add in two other variants right now. One is gonna be a correction if he does come off, and one's gonna be an actual release word, okay? So we're gonna bring him over, and let's play this game again. Come on, Magoo. Place, yes. Now if he tries to come off, I'm going to correct him with the leash the same way we were doing with the jumping here, okay? So let's see how long he stays. Good boy. Good place. No. Yes. Good boy. So the minute his foot came off, verbal cue, no. My body was saying follow me, but I don't want to pull him off because that's unfair right now.
Yeah, okay.
So my body is saying, hey, come with me, Magoo. Yes. Good job. No. Yes. Good boy. No. Yes. Good boy. Now we've taught him to get on. We've taught him to stay on, but we got to teach him how to get off. And that's the last step in the process here. And we use the word free. That's our release word for a dog. That's when you could be a dog and you asked earlier in our interview, hey, I'm taking him for a walk and he's got to go pee. What do I do? Well, this is what you do here. You free your dog. Magoo, free. Yeah! Yes, good boy. Now I want you to be very excited and animated when you release him from there because he's gonna be a little hesitant because we've been saying no, 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 I want you to stay. But now I want you to actually come off and free is gonna be that word. So again, the sequence goes, Magoo, place, yes. Good job, Magoo. No. Good boy, yes. Magoo, free, yes, good boy. Good job, Magoo. Excellent. All right, give it a try.
Okay.
Place.
Yes.
Ah, see, I backed you up. Okay, let's try that again.
Yes.
Good.
All
Nope, nope, slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, start over, run them over. Place. We got 4 words here.
Place.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Good. Don't pull him now, be careful. Walk back towards the other direction. Good. Be careful, he's getting ready to come off. Excellent. No?
No.
Too late. Too late.
Okay.
So start a little closer.
Okay.
So think about what you were doing there.
Okay.
You know, let's say this is the same situation. It's almost physically impossible for you to correct him back that way from this direction. You know, we don't have stretch arms, strong arms, so if we're this close, I can do that here. All right, so just be a little slower right now. Okay, start over. Bring him right over. Place.
Place. Place. Place.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Good boy.
Good. Okay, just circle the cot. Perfect. Now I want you to mark that behavior right there.
Yes. Good boy.
That's a subtle sign of submission right there. That's basically him saying, hey, I'm just gonna hang out here because I get in trouble when I leave. So let me just hang out here. It's easier for me to hang out here, okay? But now he's gotta get him off. So whenever you're ready, I want you to release him with the word free. Nice and low, animated, and you can use gentle leash pressure to remove him from there. Because right now he's been changed to
Close up on the leash.
You could be at the end of the leash. That's close. That's far enough for him here. Yep. So whenever you're ready, you don't have to tug. Let's just see if he comes to you.
Free. Magoo. Free.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Beautiful.
Yes.
Good. Again, back into sequence. Yep. 4 words.
Place.
Now
Yes.
grab some of your food. I'll grab it for you. Now I want you to go back into the stuff he knew already, the stuff we've been practicing. So use some come commands, some high praise marking with him.
So when he lays on his back like that or lays down, that's a sign of stress.
Well, not necessarily that so much, but how he was kind of not as actively going towards the cot. He was a little resisting. Yeah, it's confusion right now. It's stress.
That happened when I was training him. I felt that. I could see that he was like,
Yeah.
"Come on, I'm doing your job. What do you want from me?"
Yeah, yeah. So that's a little bit of stress, and it's just. I think you said your teacher or something in that. Okay, so think about the same thing there. You know, it's anything that you're learning new. You know, let's say it was I don't know, a new subject or whatever I can translate to your field of work.
Right.
When you're learning something new, sometimes it's exciting and fun, but there's some stressful moments in there. And the same thing's happening with the dog right now is, I don't really fully understand what you want me to do. And I don't really love this game. That's kind of what he's saying right now.
So when he's stressed, go back to something he knows well.
Correct. So it's always good to balance out with a known behavior and then go back into the new behavior. Correct. Yep. So no, you're gonna do some recalls to you. And nice, happy, energetic recalls. Don't even involve the cot at all right now.
Come, Magoo. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Come, Magoo.
Good. That's better.
Good.
So his body language is a little happier now. Now I want you to walk directly towards the cot and place him this time.
Place. Yes.
Good. Watch your tone when you tell him to place. It's a little dominant. It's a little negative. Yep. So in here, I'll
Like it's
hopefully give you a
commanding instead of.
yeah, it's almost a little negative. Watch.
Okay.
So Magoo, free. Come on, buddy. Yes. Magoo, place. Yes. So I'm gonna use a different example. Free. Magoo, place. Good boy. So even there, his body language kind of like, what did I do wrong? Free. Come on, buddy. Magoo, place. Yes. Good boy.
Lighthearted.
A little bit more energetic. The goofier and sillier you feel, the better your dogs can understand you. So when you're ready, release him. Yes, there you go. That was much better. Now right back into place. Use that same energy you're going with. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yes, better, better, much better. Much better. Yes, you can. Be careful, it's wrapped around his leg. Good. There you go. And back. Go, 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 go. Good. 5 minutes of stressless or stress-free learning is more effective than an hour. You can't do that yet. Not yet. It's unfair right now. Yep. It's totally unfair for you to do that to him. He doesn't understand it yet. Yeah, and we can't do that right now. Way too early. When we've done 4,000 repetitions, then you can say, yeah, I know what you're supposed to do, and you're gonna do it. There's no ifs, ands, buts there. Good. All right, a couple more repetitions. Yes, beautiful. Excellent. Yep. Good. And next round, I want you to add in a correction. Be careful you don't pull him off. Just use your body language to say, yeah, come with me. And if he comes off, boop, no. Good. Good. Be careful it's not wrapped under his leg. Good. Make sure you set yourself up. Nope. So we're going to correct him that way. We want him that way. Because now you just brought him into you.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Walk away a little bit. Yep. Yep. You're gonna. If he tries to come off, you're gonna correct him back on. Don't pull him. Don't pull. Well, take some tension out of your leash. Good. There you go. Just like that. That's perfect. Yep. Be careful you're pulling. There you go. Excellent. Mark it. Go back. Yes. Good boy. Good. Okay. And then walk backwards, and then you're going to release him with free. Yep. Free. Good. That's okay. That's all right. Your timing was off a little bit there. Good. All right. So we're going to give Magoo a break. You're going to explain why the place cot works the way it does and how it's used for a training tool. It puts the odds in the dog's favor. All right. Pretty simple. Here is good. Here is bad. Good. Bad. Black and white for the dog. There's a border. There's something he physically has to get on. There's something he has to step on and off of. So it puts all the odds in the dog's favor for when you're training. It makes up for your errors that you do. Okay? So here is yes, here is no. Think of a pit of lava around this cot right here. Anytime he steps off, it's gonna hurt. Okay? So we're gonna teach him, you're gonna get corrected. Except when you say free. When you say free, the lava flows away and he can come off. So that's what we're trying to interpret to him is, you better stay on this island, bud. I'm telling you, it's bad if you step off right now until I turn off that lava. When I turn that off, you can come off. So now it's off, and that's when I can come off and it's all safe. That's what we're teaching him right now, is there's a boundary you must stay on in this little island right here for you. Make sense?
Yes.
Very black and white, very clear. Instead of just stay, which is a command we actually don't use in our program, because it really doesn't give the dog exactly what to do. Here it says exactly what I want you to do. Stay on this one designated item. Eventually, I can have them placed on pretty much anything. We have pedestals, a bench, whatever you want. But right now, we're using this as a training tool for him to start learning the process.
Place.
Correct. And don't forget your yes and the no.